Woo, woo, woo. All three of us grabbed hold of each other and Sandra started laughing like crazy. Then Jane started, so I laughed as loud as they did, even louder to show I thought it was funny too. Woo, woo, woo. Jane pulled away and flung open the attic door. Mouse shouted, "Boo!" and jumped out at us. "Ha ha, I really scared you." "Scared who?" I asked. "Do you think a little noise like that would scare us?" "Yeah," Sandra said. "We all knew it was you." "And besides that," I told Mouse, "you broke the rules. The attic is supposed to be off limits. You said so yourself." "Yeah," Sandra and Jane said together. I didn't want to play any more hide and seek after that, but Mouse promised not to scare us again. She said she'd even be it, just to show what a good sport she was. So Sandra, Jane, and me hid while Mouse stood at the sink and counted up to 100. No cheating allowed. I ran to Mrs. Ellis's room and hid inside her closet. My heart was thumping so loud I thought it might explode, and that would be the end of me. I crouched in the corner and waited. I never know when to run for home base. Other kids get home free, why don't I? I sat still for a long time. Why didn't Mouse come? Should I try for home base? I heard footsteps, so she was finally going to have a look in her mother's room, I thought. It's about time. The footsteps came closer and closer. I hid behind a long bathrobe. Maybe she wouldn't find me after all, and as soon as she was gone, I could run for home base. The closet door opened. I peeked out from behind the robe. All I saw were feet. Big feet. They didn't belong to Mouse. Whoever it was started moving the clothes around. The robe I was hiding behind wiggled, and then there was a terrible scream. I think it came from me. "Sheila Tubman," Mrs. Ellis shouted. "You nearly scared me to death." I tried to say something, but I couldn't make the words come out. I was shaking. Mrs. Ellis reached down and helped me up. "Come out of there," she said. "What are you doing in my closet?" "I don't know," I told her. "You'd better know. I'm waiting to hear your answer." "Well, you see," I began, and then Mouse, Sandra, and Jane came into the room. "Hi, Mom," Mouse said. "Mouse, what is going on here?" Mrs. Ellis asked. "We were playing a little hide and seek," Mouse said. "You are supposed to be at Sheila's house," her mother said. "Mrs. Tubman is going crazy trying to find you." "No kidding," Mouse said. "That's right." Mrs. Ellis turned to me. "Sheila, go and call your mother right now and tell her where you are." That night, Mr. Ellis boarded up the milk door, and Mrs. Ellis put out a regular milk box, and we all knew that was the end of indoor hide and seek at the Mouse house. Okay, friends, that was the end of chapter 8.